Friends, good morning once again. This is Miss Shaheen, and welcome to your civics lesson for today, Wednesday, September 23rd. I'm glad you're here. As you can see, we are back. We are on our third lesson in our unit for social studies. This is America. And today we are going to learn about the Pledge of Allegiance. Our goal is that we will be able to tell about and recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Liberty and justice for all. That's what the flag stands for. In the United States of America, we have many important traditions. One of our most patriotic traditions is saying the Pledge of Allegiance. When we say the Pledge of Allegiance, we stand and put our right hand over our heart. We turn and stand facing the flag. We take off our hats to show respect to the flag. Then we say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So that's our pledge right there. What is a pledge, friends? Does anyone know what that word means? It means like a promise. We are saying a promise when we recite this pledge. People say the pledge in schools and before sporting events and government meetings. And at basis as well, when you return to school, we do have an American flag in our classroom. And we do start the day with a morning message from our head of school, and then we all stand as a class and we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. So this is something that you will need to learn and memorize, and we'll be able to do it every day. The Pledge of Allegiance was written by a man named Francis Bellamy over 100 years ago. We say the Pledge of Allegiance to show that we are proud of our country. We also say the Pledge of Allegiance to show that we honor our country and the men and women who have fought for our rights. Saying the Pledge of Allegiance is an important American tradition. Okay, so what I'd like to do now, before we again recite the words and learn our pledge and do it together, is have you watch a little video with our friend Vanessa here. She also is learning the pledge. But as she's going through it, she has some questions about the words and what they mean that you at home might have as well. And I feel like her dad gives some pretty great answers and helps explain a little bit more about the pledge in a way that I think you might enjoy. So let's all please give our attention to Vanessa here and listen in as she learns the pledge. And feel free to recite along with her as you are learning to memorize it as well. Okay, friends. Here we go.
Hi, everybody. My name's Vanessa. I'm going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. Would you like to say it with me? Okay, good. Well, the first thing we need to do is put our right hand, that's this one here, on our heart. That's on our chest. Good. Okay, ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the... Wait, hold on, sorry. I don't know what that means. Let me ask my dad. Dad?
Yes, Vanessa.
What does it mean to pledge?
Well, a pledge is like a promise.
Oh, okay. What does it mean when I say allegiance? I don't know what that word means.
Well, allegiance means that you'll always do what's right.
Oh, okay. So when I say I pledge allegiance, that means that I'm promising to always do what's right?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
All right, ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. Hold on. Dad,
Yes?
what's the United States of America?
The United States of America is the big place that we live.
Oh, yeah, I knew that. Okay, ready? Salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic.
Yes, Vanessa.
What's a republic?
Well, a republic is a group of people who decide to live together and follow certain rules.
Oh, okay. So like, you and Mom are like the republic of our family.
Well, we would all be the republic, but your mom and I would be the leaders.
Yeah, because you make the rules.
That's right. We make the rules.
Okay. All right, thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
To the republic for which it stands, one nation. Dad, what's a nation?
That's another name for the big place we live in.
Oh, okay. Under God, indivisible. Dad. Dad.
Yes.
Dad.
Yes, honey.
What does indivisible mean?
That means you can never be split apart.
Oh, that's kind of like a family too.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Indivisible with liberty
That means freedom.
and and justice.
That means fairness.
Extend that. For all. Okay. So when we're pledging allegiance, we're promising to always do what's right for the place that we live in and the people that we live with, and that we will never be split up because we'll always make sure that everyone has freedom and fairness. I like this place. Okay, now that we know what it means, let's say it again one more time. Ready? So then, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ah, thank you for your help. And thanks, Dad.
You're welcome.
Bye, everybody.
Okay. So I hope we were able to hear that clearly, friends at home. If not, of course, I will go ahead and make that video available for you so that you can watch it on YouTube directly, because I think it's a good one. Vanessa there had some really good questions, and I feel like we learned a lot about the pledge that way and its meaning. Okay. So what we have here now, on each of these slides, we are going to see the words for the Pledge of Allegiance. And I would like you to try your best to say them along with me. This is good practice. Of course, because this is a recorded video, you can pause at any time and rewind and practice as many times as you need until you have this memorized. That means you know it by heart and you can say it without even having to think about it. It means that you know that Pledge of Allegiance. And another neat thing is that these slides I can make available so that if you would like to have a grown-up at home print them out for you as a reminder, you can color them in and make your own little booklet for the Pledge of Allegiance. Okay, you can have that at home. All right, so let's go ahead and again look at the words to the Pledge of Allegiance. Try to say them with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Great job, friends. Great job. Maybe we should say that one more time. What do you think? I'm going to go on back. I think one more time is usually a good idea. That was a good practice run. Let's see if we can do it this time. Are you ready? Let's go. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Awesome. All right. You know, I have to say, I think the favorite part of the pledge for me is when we say indivisible. Because indivisible means that we are together as a nation, kind of like we're one big family or like we're playing on the same team. It's like we're all working together and cannot be separated. And I really like that sentiment. Do you have a favorite part of the pledge? Were there some words that stuck out to you? Maybe this is a good time to pause and you can talk about that with your grown-up at home. All right. So here we have our activity for today. I'm going to go ahead and bring this back into our slide mode here. Excuse me. Let's see if I can get this in view a little bit bigger and you can help me complete our activity page. Let's see what we've learned today about our pledge. Well, this takes me a little while, doesn't it, friends? Every time. Trying to get that to zoom in. There we go. Now it's selected. Okay, so let me get my pen out here so we can see what we're writing. Okay, so it asks us to write 3 things that we do when we say the pledge. We are going to fill in the missing words at the bottom as well. So, what is the first thing that we do when we say the pledge? Let's see. These are our choices over here in our word bank. In this case, these are phrases. That's more than one word that are put together here. So, we have stand up, sit down, put hand on heart, take off hat, put on hat, and raise hand. Well, I know that the very first thing that we do when we say the pledge is that we stand up when we're seated. So that's what I'm going to put down here. We can write stand up. You at home could practice writing these 3 things as well so you can remember what we do when we say the pledge. We stand up. And I'm going to cross that off in my word bank because I know I've already used it. And that's a strategy to help me figure out what might be next if I'm unsure, because now I have these remaining phrases here to choose from. It's a little bit easier. It's a little bit easier for me to find the answer. Okay, so number 2, let's see, sit down. Well, if I know that we stand up when we say the pledge, it doesn't make sense to sit down. So I'm pretty sure that's not something we do. So I'm going to cross that off. I know that's not one of the answers they want from us there. Put hand on heart. Yes. That is true. And I remember seeing that several times today in our lesson. So we are going to put that for number 2. Put hand on heart. Trying to stay in the lines here. Did I make it? Oh, there's that T at the end. Okay, I think I did. Put hand on heart. All right, we can cross that one off. Now let's look at another choice we have. Take off hat, put on hat, raise hand. Well, I know it can't be raise hand because we've already decided that we're going to put hand on heart, so it's not that one. We can eliminate that one. So it's either take off hat or put on hat. Well, I know that it's a respectful gesture to take off hat, and we want to show respect for our flag and our country when we are saying the Pledge of Allegiance. So it's going to be take off hat. Okay, we can eliminate our words here. Take off hat. Take off hat. All right. So now let's review the 3 things that we do when we say the pledge. We stand up, we put our hand on our heart, and we take off our hats. All right, let's continue on down the page. These are the words to our Pledge of Allegiance, but some of them are missing. So let's go through it together and fill in the blanks, shall we? Okay. It says, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of, where do we live? Yeah, America. The United States of America. Good. America. All right, this is an E, friends. Hopefully you can see. Okay, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, okay, got it in there. One nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice. What, friends? For just a few people? For just some? No, not here. Justice for all. For all. Great job completing that with me. So let's do a quick check down at the bottom here. Let's see what we've learned. It asks us, or should I say, it gives us a statement, and then we have to decide if it's yes or no. Is that true or not? It says, we say the pledge in school. Well, the answer is yes, we do. Yeah, that's something that we start each morning with. This box here says, we put our hand on our head when we say the pledge. That's not quite right. We do put our hand somewhere, but it's not on our head. It's actually on our hearts. So that statement is incorrect. Let's use red. We're going to say, no, that's not true. Okay. I have to say, friends, I think we did a nice job today. We have completed our activity showing that we learned some things about the pledge today. Awesome job. And I think we've got enough practice in that you might be on your way to memorizing the pledge if you haven't already. So I think we may have reached our learning goal today. We can tell about and recite the Pledge of Allegiance now, can't we? Yeah, awesome. Give yourselves a pat on the back for today. This was good work. And continue practicing the Pledge of Allegiance at home, okay? That's something great that you can do with our recorded lesson today. And Mrs. Clark and I will actually be back live with you one more time this week on Friday. We have decided we're going to come live as a class together on Friday morning for our math quiz that we're going to have. And I think as a great practice, we can have all of us as a class say the pledge when we come online in the morning. So that will give you a chance to show us what you know from our civics lesson. I think that will be pretty cool. Okay, once again, great job, friends. You take care. Have a great rest of your day. And you will see me tomorrow morning again for your language and literacy. And then finally on Friday, you'll see Mrs. Clark and I both live for class in the morning. All right. Thanks again.